Hello, hello, hello. I apologize for the delay. It's been a little bit of a crazy day. But hello, it's me. I'm Power Up Puppet and the Wormy Flesh. And today, we're going to be doing the free trial, I'll mind you, of Final Fantasy XIV. Hello, JS. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. So, I had a friend adamantly recommend this. Like, very adamantly. So, I wanted to give it a try. I have never touched this game in my life. So this is going to be a fun experience for all. I'm going to try mouse and keyboard first, but it does support controller for those that are concerned about that kind of thing. Yes, anyway. JS, hope you're doing well. Currently chilling? Love to hear that. Well, happy to be here with you to chill. Let me just switch one thing over so I can get better visibility. Perfect, and we will start the game. Apparently I have to say which data centers I'm using. We're gonna go North America, because I am there. What? I'll take Crystal, because that's what it automatically set to. No idea what any of those names mean. Oh, can we connect? Hey! I've never been a big MMO person, so this is gonna be an interesting experience.
Hydaelyn.
Hydaelyn.
A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal.
I like how the crystals are always overarching
Seas,
on all the games.
encompassing the westernmost of the three great continents.
Okay.
There lies a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes.
Like us?
The name,
Ooh, that's like
Eorzea.
that's very pretty.
The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the astral eras. To date, all have proven ephemeral.
Oh, Doomsday? What's going on with this?
In the year 1572 of the sixth and most recent astral era,
Okay.
the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all.
Have I seen him before?
Rising in desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean Alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field.
I played a lot of different
Even as the
Final Fantasy games, so some of this stuff looks familiar.
Garlemald was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination.
Okay.
From its core emerged
Bahamut?
the elder primal Bahamut.
Bahamut!
Unleashed his fury upon the
Oh my goodness, there he goes. Woohoo! You always gotta love a dragon of destruction.
devastation brought
Blow it all up.
Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end.
I was like, what did this come out? Like 2017? This is very pretty. Man who accepted his fate right there. And if anybody in...
5 years have come and gone.
So that was 5 years ago.
The light of life still shines upon Eorzea.
Chocobos!
Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from
Recognize her from
calamity's
Magic.
ruin.
You look like Leon for some reason.
The realm is forever changed.
Who
a
dis?
stranger to
Odin?
him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on. Spurred by the promise of peace and
Sorry for the...
prosperity.
This is entertaining.
Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is yet unwritten.
Is it me? And there's the classic startup to Final Fantasy right there
May he ever walk
at the piano.
in the light of the crystal.
Ooh. Alrighty then. Welcome to They just said that's like 400 times. Eorzea? Before your adventure can begin, you must first create a character. Fair enough. How long do we take on this? Select your character's race and gender. Okay, we got here. Does these have any effect on like actual anything, or is it just what they look like? Rabbit person. Fish people. I can tell there's probably an overabundance of cat girls in this game. I don't know why, but I have a feeling. So their language, tradition, legacy, diverse heritage. These are just like elves. Lalafell, Mikote. I'm not gonna remember any of y'all's like races names, so I guess we'll just stick with the human for now. Unique. What? I don't know what any of this stuff means. Tire. View your character in the set of race-specific gear he or she will be wearing at the game's onset. View your character in the set of undergarments. We'll not do that. Oh, we can look at different backgrounds. Oh, this is very nice. Okay, we'll stick with the most human one. That's fine. I've never been into Final Fantasy, but I do know how huge it is, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so like I know majority of the games are not interconnected, but I know nothing about 14. I don't think that one has any connection, and it does look like your race does affect some stats. I'll just stick with what we were given for now. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of customization. Let's see, how tall is that? 12 inches is a foot. 12 by 6 is 72. You can't even go that tall. 69.4, why not? Why not? Muscle tone. Make it ripped. Oh, not at all. Let's go down a little bit. Oh, do I need to confirm everything? Oh, just go 70. Yep, that's fine. This is the face. Okay, let's... I like the after shadow there. That. My goodness, I wasn't expecting this much customization. I should have been prepared for this, but I was not. Oh, you can rotate the camera. Awesome. How does that one look in the front? Okay, that's a contender. I like that one. That one's not bad, but I like this one more. This one isn't bad either. And that flips it? Yeah. Flips the curve. My goodness, I'm... Simple parted. Makes it look, had that worn look. I think I like that one. I like that one a lot, actually. Oh, you can pin them to come back to them. Okay, I was going back. Yeah, let's go with that. I think that's good. Brown. Oh, you can do highlights? Getting up there in age. Do I want to do highlights? I don't know why, but this reminded me of the frosted tips back in the early 2000s. Okay, well, no, we'll leave that. The jaw. One. Let's go with type 1. So I'm trying not to take too long with doing this, so forgive me if I'm seeming a little slow. Look at the eyes. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna spend too much time on. Pick a color. Yeah, like an orange. I like that. Oh, you can have 2 separate eyes. That's cool. Probably a lot of the cat people with that too, I bet. I like the ambiance of this one. Eyebrows. Not gonna worry about it too much. Nose. Maybe get a better angle here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, goodness, man. That. The color, we'll leave that alone. Facial features. Give him a scar. More stubble. Okay, so that's just facial here. We don't need that since I already got it. I do like the idea of the scar, though. Yeah. There we go. We want a tattoo. No, I'm good. No tattoo color. Face paint? Interesting. I think we're good. No face paint. Don't worry about that voice. Gotta listen to all of them. I think it's between the 6 and 11 for me. I think I'm gonna go with 11. I like that one better there. Okay, we're going 6. Is that everything? Yeah, see, this high muscle spirit. Voice? Yeah, voice was the last one. Oh, Fiosma, how are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Happy to see you. Came just in time. I just finished quickly making a character. Save appearance data. Once saved, appearance data can be reused. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, how many characters can you have? 40? Mike, okay. Vacation is over, work was short, but I needed a nap after. Fair enough, man. First comment. Oh geez, do we have to name him now? Oh no, I have to pick a day for birth. A random day. That's... Whew, sorry about that. Bless me. Okay. So yeah, picking a random day for the birthdays. I have no idea about any of that. Thank you, JS. So now, character creation, select your character's patron deity. So we have Helon, Minfinia, Aliak, Nemia. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing half of these right. Well enough. What? The daughter of a bitter rival of that. She's most often depicted as a relentless warrioress. Okay, if I'm going warrior, which I don't even know which class I'm going yet. She's most often depicted as a maid carrying around skillet. Most often depicted as a scholar, weaver, fisherwoman. Oh, that's right, there's fishing in this game. I want to just go fishing all day? We'll do that. That'll be a great stream. Most depicted as a carefree ranger. Kind of like that one. Depicted as an ardent smith. Okay. Depicted as a magus. Noble lady. Man, Twitch really wants to do an ad right now for some reason. The noble lady. He's most depicted as a discerning merchant. Okay, so that's a merchant. Farmer. As a what? Emperor winning a mythical. It's horoscope? No, this is a deity, so like your pantheon. I guess. If you play Civ, you make a religion. These are kind of the different religions in the game. I'm assuming the color kind of represents probably area or towns or maybe alignments. I don't know. Like maybe these two get. I don't know. Again, I've never played this game before. This is the first time. But I'm kind of just looking at what they're depicted as. So like this was a warrior, a carefree ranger. So I really like the idea of that. So I'm go with that one. So I can be a tank, a healer, or a DPS. My goodness, why is there so many DPSs? Okay. I'm also curious now if are the classes, I guess, tied to like race? By the way, I can change class later. I figured that much, but like, are they like tied to like certain classes are only for certain races? It sounds like you played it before, so I know nothing about this game. Like, I don't know. Corresponding job paladin, corresponding job warrior. Okay, what's the difference between gladiator and marauder? Gladiator specializes in handling all manuals of one-handed blades, daggers, longsword, with a single or double-edged curve, defining characteristics of the art of emphasis on versus combat. Ready to bring in the most skills, professional, maybe sword shield. Marauder, fearsome arm of pirates, sports battle, one of brute force. They're highly sought after in the ferocity and intimidating presence. You can play all classes, gotta unlock them, or you can never touch any class after starting. Gotcha. Okay. So I unlock them as I go. Is what you're saying? Okay. Let's start with the Marauder then. That sounds cool. Select the world server in which to play. Zalara, I guess. What? Because a character in the world currently restricted, you must either wait for the restriction to be lifted or create a character on another world. What? What? Then updated world information. Okay. Don't know what's going on with that. Basically, too many people on that server. On all the servers? But what do I do in this situation? Because it's saying that for each option. I'm a little lost. It won't let me play. Oh, this was a sad stream. Oh, what? I've never seen a MMO. This must be a really good one with this many people on that I can't handle anymore. Either that, I just picked a bad night to play. Let me cancel. Go back. Race, gender, clan. Okay, that's race still. Home world. Hold on, it's saying I can go to Malbro. So we're just gonna click confirm. Don't know why, but it's letting me do it. Apparently a lot of people gaming today. Anyway. I'm really bad with names. Like, really bad. Okay, no, that's... Say Belmont's, That is good news. That's letting you join a server, right? Whatever I do, do not go back, Round Elf. Anybody want to help me pick a name out? Also, I find it funny you actually have, like, I've seen a couple of other Final Fantasy characters' name in here. There is an ad starting in a minute, though. Unfortunately, I can't stop it. Just a full warning. Puppet. What should the last name be? I'm not really good with this. Duffington? Oh, do I have enough for that? Let me see. It will, it works. New character cannot be made. No! I thought I was in! Okay. Why did you let me get this far? Okay, return. It's letting me connect to this one for some reason. Okay, let's update. Go. No! Hey, we might have to... Man, this is sad. Is this a common thing? No, don't do that. Has anybody else had this issue? I'm trying, my guy. What? I'm actually just flabbergasted that this is happening. Let me go back and find out. No, I didn't. I picked it auto-picked for me, so I picked, I think it's Crystal? Is that my problem? Do I need to cancel all this and go back? Okay, let's go back and I guess I'll do Crystal. They said to go to Aether. 2 of the down. Okay. How do I know which ones are congested? I just have to hope. Okay. Dynamis and you tell me that after I go to Aether. Like Cactuar might have some. Okay, let me go back. Let's do this again from the beginning. From the top. Yeah, I didn't have a character. I gotta make a new character. So I'm gonna go to Primal. We'll try this again. Again, I have no experience with MMOs, so I apologize for any weirdness going on. Welcome back, Twitch. So we went to Primal now. I could have said my look. Oh well. Well, we'll just do it quickly. It's fine. Oh no, it got it. Yeah, look, it saved it. Save appearance status. Yeah. Already did that. We'll just again pick a random birthday. That was the one I wanted. Marauder. Make sure that's confirmed. That's about Behemoth starting world. Proceed. Yes. Puppet. Stuffington. Thank you for that name. Begin the game. Can I play? I can play! Let's go! Woohoo! We did it! We can actually play the game! Server currently congested. No! Oh, is this the joys of MMOs? Oh, geez, that's funny. Yes, let's do the... Can I try one of the other worlds? Oh, the lovely Q. Should I try one of the other ones? Like Leviathan? Oh, is that one of those things where I just need to wait my turn? And this becomes, we just chat stream. I don't know, Fiosmo, it sounds like you know more than I do. Are we in? Did we do it? We made it! We're in the game! Let's go! Oh, I'm clipping all that. That's funny. I never had that happen with a game before. That's so funny. And we go into the abyss. We were just there.
Here.
Okay, I'm listening. Yeah. Yeah, it's been...
Here.
I've been doing my best clipping. Also, I want to say this, I didn't mention it at the beginning. I'm at 50 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you everybody over on YouTube. Like seriously, I did not expect even to get that far. I feel like Plankton. What are you gonna do now? I don't know. I never thought I'd get this far. But seriously though, that's awesome. Thank y'all. Everybody on YouTube that subscribed. I put a bit like 4 years ago, but at the moment can't go about playing for sub again. At least not for a while.
Here. Feel. Think.
I mean, you're just telling me to live? And I can't see. Hey, got my armor. Nice. Weapon? My axe. Let's see if I regret picking a tank. What just happened? I didn't quite follow that. Oi! You alright, lad? You were moaning in your sleep and you're sweating buckets besides. Rolling off the ship got your stomach churning, has it? Alrighty. Don't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. It'd be the aether then, I'd reckon. I don't know what kind of accent I'm trying to give this man. Somewhat more sensitive to the stuff than others. See, and we ain't too far from Vitalbrand now, which is chock full of aetherites. No need to fret though, you'll soon get used to it. Seems like you need to get your sea legs, man. Just an FYI, when it comes to combat, everything is a deep. Everyone is a DPS. that sounds accurate. That sounds about right. Yeah. Might as well have been blooming seasickness. Ship's leaning around like a demented chocobo today. I'd reckon I might head out on deck, give myself a breath of fresh air. Limsalamnissa. That's a mouthful. Still a far way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how about you go keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Oh, you're looking at these talk, rude. Unroad, Brennan's the name, and Pedlin's betrayed. Yeah, I figured a lot of people would be DPSs, which is why I was like, oh, let me try to be a tank. But maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. Is it worth playing like tanks and stuff, or is it just like the damage output isn't there? I mean, the defense against the damage output, I guess, is the question. Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Don't answer now. I knew it. Going where the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. And possibly dying. So long as you can avoid dying. See? I mean, ain't no secret that adventurers are risky business. These days especially. Well, to be honest, you can get through most stuff no matter what you're playing. Oh, that's cool. What was it that attracted you to it? to win glory, to amass a fortune. Why did you become an adventurer? What kind of backstory want to give him? Oh, as a marauder, I would assume it's probably power. To gain power, strength. Power, as in our power to do good, by protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that. I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. There'll never be sort of a chance to polish a warcraft in the adventuring business. I know, it's unlimited power. Okay. Once we make port, you'd best sign yourself up at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. Have I even been doing a consistent voice for him? I don't think I have been. And it wouldn't hurt to join a guild, neither. I think I'm doing Scottish. I could be wrong. Limbs is home to a few. So if you fancy learning how to swing an axe, and even sling a spell, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead. Ain't that's a fact. I mean, he's got a fair point. You know, but if y'all enjoyed this, I might set up a guild in the free-to-play if it lets me. That'd be fun. Ah! 10 out of 10 voice acting. Square Enix, call me. Ships off the starboard bow! Pirate colors! Tutorial time. Pirates, bloody hells. Have ye no sense? Get below! And away we go. Prepare to be boarded. Alright. What in the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Lamintian's colors? Either they either have a broad bottle of balls or buggers off of brains. Oh. Not bad. I thought spacebar would let me go. Next, but did not. You can rest easy, friends. Oh, who? But this is the sailor. We made it to cannon range, and no Buccaneer's bark will catch this flighty temptress once the wind's in her sails. That's with two bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I'd reckon I've lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head on up to deck and have a look around, shall we? Now I'm gonna listen back to me doing this voice, quote-unquote voice, if I'm even doing much of one at all. And I'm just gonna cringe the entire time. By the by, is this your first trip to Lisma Lumnissa? Yes. Indeed. Oh, so we do talk. Is. Well then, let's journey into it. Whatever word that is. Tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Ahem. Lisma Lumnissa prides itself on being Erosia's foremost naval power. Not too long ago, the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current Admiral Civilization influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself, hehe. Excuse me. Of course, most folks ain't so quick to change, and with our town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with. Like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Shahangs are raiding the coast just as bold as they please. Them, the sea-dwelling beastmen, the locals called fishbacks, because, in case you don't know. I think I was super trying to get into was practicing music in-game. Wait, what? You might have to tell me more about that later. Ah, long glass, land ho! I know there's fishing. That's about all I know of this game, because I think there was a commercial about the fishing a long time ago that I saw. Behold, Limsa Lumnissa. I'm pretty sure I'm like saying that completely wrong. A nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and a beloved of Limalane. Goddess of navigation. Spoilers. Limsolomessa? Is that how you pronounce it?
On a windswept isle in the southwestern
Let's see if they say
corner
it.
of the realm. Amidst the roiling waves of the Rotano Sea lies the maritime city-state of Limsa-Lominsa.
Limsa-Lominsa.
To
Interesting.
this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune,
so close.
comes a lone
You tried, you did good.
adventurer.
Gotta love these starting towns for adventures. Floating crystals? Wow! The big city.
Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane.
And that's how you say the deity's name, Lim Lane. Excuse me.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Excellent question. Excuse me, Mr. Narrator, can you give me more details? Please? I still have no idea how combat works in this game. And here's we part ways, son. Alrighty. I'm out to the markets to deliver me wares, and then it's on to the high roads for me. Here, I want you to have this. By the way, thanks for saving me earlier. What do you mean? I didn't do anything. We just went below deck. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider a square. Okay, well, I'll try. No promises, though. You said to yourself, it's a dangerous business.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage.
So what happens when you die?
The sea swallows all.
Well, sea swallows all. That's ominous. Respawn. Final Fantasy XIV. I will say the game looks very pretty for as old as it is. Like, it looks a lot better than I was expecting it to look. Based on content, wait for revive. I didn't know if they had like a whole thing. Again, I don't really play MMOs that often. The closest MMO I played is Wizard 101. That was the only one I kind of got into. Hey, into the big city we go. Hey, you there. You mean what was Star Wars Old Republic? Yeah, I never really saw that one. I didn't even know it existed until I got much older. Hey, I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in here. Up in it. Lay gas. Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. I played a lot of anime MMOs. Same. Allow one of Lisa Minsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. No, there was another one that I got really into. I'm trying to... Oh, MMO, but I don't know if it would be classified as that. I think it was called Ninja Showdown, and it was a weird mix of like Bleach and Naruto. I played the heck out of that when I was younger. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands, a rough-cut diamond on the Rotano Sea. Yep. Please select the console screen you wish to use. Let's try mouse and keyboard. WASD. Okay, so if I middle mouse button to sprint, I'm guessing. Turn character, jump. Click and drag to move camera. What? Okay. Hey, where the bleeding heck do you think you're going? I told you to get over here. Okay, fine, you got me. Okay, how do I run? Can I run here? Oh, it's an auto run. Okay, I see. Okay, so how do I talk to you? Right click. Once you initiate a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objective and rewards. Okay. You'll be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state. You must first register yourself with an adventurer's guild. Got it. There is a dash as well, but it has a cooldown. Yeah, that's usually at the dodge options. Now, then I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. And without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit in some stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to Drowning Wench and enroll in the Adventurers Guild. Man, these names. The names of these businesses. It's not far, just head straight down the street and speak with Greffar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Banderon. He's the proprietor of the wrench. He might curse like an Ellen Solden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now run along and may the navigator guide you on your journey. Can you repeat all that? Not really. Okay. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete tasks. Duty list? Over here? Okay. Yeah, the Old Republic is very fun, but I just got tired of it. But I'll probably replay it one day and maybe stream it. That'd be fun. Click on the title and open your quest in the journal. And gotcha. Okay. So we go here now? This guy? Welcome to Linson La Mensa. If you mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lift will take you there. Yep. I was told you'll show me how to do it. Please. And here we go. Okay, so that's an auto run. That's what that is. Complete the quest by right-clicking on the NPC with the check mark. Okay. Oh, it has a little like tape for the cutscene for me. That's fun. Man, your shoes are squishy, my guy. Greeting to you, lad. Gotta stop hitting the spacebar. Get that out of here. What'll it be? And you ain't here for the drink, are ye? You come with a mind to try your hand at adventuring, I reckon. Well, you find no shortage of work here on Limsma. The name's Brandarin, and this most hospitable of Australies and the Drowning Wench. 'Tis also the home of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsma. That's why we've got a desk specially for handling guild business. And why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. Venturing have knack for finding trouble, see? Okay. What is the accent they've given these people? Not that they need it in these parts, on account there'll be in trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear, the fishbacks and kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garland Empire to finish the job. And no one knows what they're planning, of course. But if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Well, that's ominous. This town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see the people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them? After everything that's happened, Yorzia took a mighty blow during the calamity. But our homes weren't the only things that we got wiped out of existence by the thrice darn thing of a dragon. Try not to curse. Forgive me. We took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes an ounce of sense. Not another memory loss game. Gosh darn it. None of the folks that saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on what actually happened. It's all foggy like recollections of an hard night on the Yale. You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't recall the past. Yeah? But there was one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers that laid down their lives to drag I don't know how to say that, back from the brink when she saw the bound for the abyss. When I say we remember, the truth is, though we ain't forgotten what they did for us. This gosh darn calamity spawned memory loss robbed us of the names. They won't even let us picture their faces. It's like staring at a goal flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind is a shadow set against the blinding glare. And that's however bugger describes it, by the way. You ever take the odd goal? My goodness. E or Z? Zia? E or Zia? It's what got people calling those arrows of warrior or light. If Limsa ever got to going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's gonna need venturers to help banish the fear. It's going to need arrows like the ones we lost. My goodness, I'm trying to read it as a spelt, and that's weird. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. Ain't that why any aid we can get to adventurer is effort well spent? What you say, lad? Ye willing to lend us your strength? Fine. Me thanks to ye, and to the navigator and all. I knew she'd steer ye my way for a reason. I'm pretty sure you give the spill to everybody. Ah, but listen to me yatter on like a sun's torched fishwife. 'Tis time we got your marked in me book. Put your scroll right here. Oh, there. This is a lot of exposition. Buffett Stuffington, is it? And a fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. You there, adventurer. You sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? I did. The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friends signals, were you? That's a pretty large jump there. Now, hold on just a moment there, officer. You got the wrong bloke. I found my account character. Nice! This fine, upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandmother's sister's niece's cousin's roommate's sister's brother from college. The lad wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? Ahem. You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings? Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. Hey, you make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise, very smart. The smartest, they say. Ye need not worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times, me and two more often than not. Now, sir, what say ye to a tankard of me finest ale before ye return to your duties, eh? Good news, if I play it again, I'm also on Primal, just main world is Ultros. Gotcha. I think this is Behemoth. Not a watered down cup of junk like last time, I should hope. That's what I got. Ain't got the finest idea what you talking about, officer. The wrench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Murlothor, but that doesn't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over here just crying out to be sat on, so kick off them heavy boots, eh? Just ignores him completely and leaves. He'll have to excuse these eagle bloody yellow jackets. This is how I refer to a bug, so that's kind of funny that they call him that. There's been a spatter of kidnapping, see, and you ain't got no clue who's behind them. Naturally, they're taking a clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means adventurers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personally, though. Us Lamentians can be a headstrong bunch of people, but 'tis true, but given time, will grow on ye. Now, where was I? No idea. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Linsma Mensa, where the sea is as green as the faces of me patrons after a few too many whiskey. That's funny. He knows his drink so bad. I'll take a moment to gather ye wits, and we'll get started on learning ye the way of the city. I want to fight something. Let me fight. Sweet. Quest complete. That is some big fanfare for a simple quest. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken your first steps as an adventurer in the city. Listen well to the wisdom of him, and then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Open the Final Fantasy XIV Lordstone Play Guide into default. No, I'll just suck it up and figure it out on my own. Level up, right? You just talk to somebody, you get a drink, and boom, you level up. That's just that easy. Okay, I guess now I talk to him again. I'm assuming this is a quest marker. Banderin, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, wants you to perform 3 tasks. Okay. What you got? Alright then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get your used to life here on Lamessa, my bad. Firstly, if you head down a floor, then point your nose to the west, you'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetherite, a device that can move ye from one place to another in a blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetherite where you want to go, of course. I have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. If you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you Ave. Ave? Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your adventuring bits and pieces for sale in the district that lies beyond Aetherite. Okay, that's the shop district. Don't go throwing your gil around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, "Why me coin point so late?" I have a word with Swolbalate instead. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant, and he'll treat you well. For my last all helpful tip, I suggest you meet some fellow axe wielders at the Marauders Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for swinging that'll hit splitter yours if you join their crew. Whoever this is at the front desk is the one who'll get you started. Okay, got all that, lads. So each of them 3 tasks will take ye on a little jaunt around the city and help ye work out where everything is. Now I've best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger it. There I go, sending ye off without telling you something crucial. That bloody calamity might have made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Probably the ale. Anyway, any road while you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods that look like they might need your help, consider giving their tale of woe a listen. Sound like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Ninia over yonder been casting glances at ye since she's waltzed it in. You already got a secret admirer, congrats. Why not lend an ear? Oh, hold on. Why not lend an ear and see what she has to say? Hey, you're like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a man of folk can trust, ye jobs will get odder and the rewards more generous. Okay. Gotta play the game now? Nope. If you've the time, I'd love to take the advice of old Smith there, the witch. Lads that bear that title have some fine advice for them, what they're just starting out in the profession. And that, my lad, is all ye go about becoming a legend among adventurers. Okay. Oi. Hello. Indeed. Quest accepted. To leave the Drowning Wench, you must accept the quest, making a name by speaking Ninya. Well, at least to tell you. You can't leave until you talk to this person. Okay, who are you? Well, would you look at this, a shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lad. I have some information that might just help put you on the map here in Linsma. I was passing through Bulwark Hall below not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. Lamessa is a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How'd the plants end up in Mist? Who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is to make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to this guy and gal, and she'll get you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up the herbs, take them to this other person at the Octant, being a worldly captain. He knows a thing or two about such shady goods. Quest number 2 accepted. Okay. Is there like a waypoint I can use? Hey there, lad. I found out the door and straight into some skag's ambush. I want to partake in the wench's wisdom. Okay, so I need to do something else. Leave? Can I leave? You wish to visit Bulwark Hall below? The crow's lift is ready when you are. Yes, please. Alright, here we are. Pick it up. There we go. Need to pick up 6 of these. Please just let me take it. Thank you, game. There we go. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. I feel like this is leading me somewhere. Leave city and never come back, game over. Leave city, immediately has a bag thrust over them and gets kidnapped, never to be seen again. Makes you go through the entire cutscene all over again. Okay, so we got all the herbs. This is another quest, I'm guessing? Seeks the service of a conventionally unoccupied adventurer. Sure. Candy troll, that's a bit suspicious. Exactly. Excuse me, sir, but might you have a moment or two to spare? You seem like the type who enjoyed being accosted for a menial task. Really? I now require someone to make a delivery to the beautiful sisters of Eldenwise. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't heard of them. The sisters prefer not to advertise their presence here in Lisma Lamensa. They do, however, provide a rather unique service of which the thing has recently been a beneficiary. I would have you deliver this package to the doorman Lawnward, along with our profuse gratitude. Okay. I am now a delivery service, apparently. Okay. So I need to do something here, don't I? Talk to a yellow jacket here, he said. Do I just click on this? What am I doing? Hey, another novice adventurer. Hey, Bandarin has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. Howdy. I am Sundim Himal, one of the Yellowjackets tasked with keeping the peace of the city. It's also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Alrighty. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means of travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of Aetherites and their connection to the flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Erosia, any adventurer worthy of any name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need to unseemly haste. The Aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about this, I will be here to answer your questions. I think it's pretty straightforward. Return, learned. So now I come back here. You are tuned with the Aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. Cool. I don't know where to go now. So I did that. Do I need to talk to this guy? Yes, I'm so you have some herbs you want me to examine? Yeah. Over. Yes, as you expected, these are highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. They are the prime ingredient in the creation of somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into the sleep. Yeah, oof. Forgive me, I cannot resist the gist. These herbs are not more than some lavender, a common enough export from Lisma Lamencia. I already saying the name town name wrong. In fact, these probably spilled from the crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, son, but not to worry. You've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Rude. My goodness, what? Okay. He has a quest for me, so we'll take it. By the way of thank you for delivering my scattered lavender, I have a nugget of information that may prove useful to you. You see, I was recently approached by an unkept seafarer, which is not, admittedly, particularly unusual for a man in my profession. What was unusual was that he offered a generous sum of gil to be introduced to any adventurers I might know. In my experience, sailors are not known to carry such a wealth of coin about their person, especially with the alehouses of Limsa Lamensa so close at hand. Kidnapping might have not been uncommon these past moons. I suggest you take this information and speak with Galazriel, the guard who stands at the entrance of East Hawker's Alley. It never hurts to show us spirit of cooperation to the authorities, lad. Okay. Does this tell me where to go? Yes, it does. Okay. So I can just have this open? Okay, I might keep that open then. What are you doing? The Goblin Merchant Sweetnix. You good, man? Sweetnix is beauteous, gobby, and craft smart trade maker. Sweetnix makes busy deal with uplanders, need delivery level to Gate of Melvian. But Sweetnix has shiver shakes. Uplanders walk to the Gate of Melvian for Sweetnix. Uplander delivers levels to tax lady. That name? Sure. There you go. That is disturbing news. Your initiative is appreciated, adventurer. I'll have the captain place Yellow Jackets on high alert. While I have your ear, I need you to visit Brideweeb and tell her the same thing you told me. You'll find her a bit further down. River has a frequent dealing with adventurers, so any warning you give her should soon spread through the city. Cool. Was that not who I needed to talk to? But I'm probably gonna get going. I'm feeling extremely tired and I gotta the pop tower. Oh, all good. Have a good night, JS. I still don't know exactly what I'm doing. Over here. This is not the person I need to talk to for that quest, but different quest. Yeah. Greetings, sir. Might I interest you in the service of a retainer? What's this? Some suspicious seafarers on the prowl for gullible adventurers? A possible suspect in recent kidnappings, you think? Well, I'll be sure to pass on that warning to my customers. Well, with all the merchants and travelers milling through Hawkins Alley, these kind of unsavory activities can often go unnoticed. In any case, I promise to keep a sharp lookout for anyone being accosted by strange-looking sailors. Okay. We did it! Okay, where is this person? This way? Right here. There you are. Fine morning to you, sir. Welcome to the most complete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shell groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray, browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo, but recently... I think that's supposed to be that recently arrived at the dock. You bear a gift from Banderon? What could it be? Ah, my Octant. By the Navigator, I must have left it behind in the wrench, along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated members. Nice. Here you go, sir. Oh, cutscene. What we got? I am most grateful to have it back. The tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deeds must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant. Okay. If it's simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Least you doubt each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. Yep. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alleys boast stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. Okay. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply all your potions and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. Okay. But verbal instructions of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience have ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the market for yourself. Okay. I will probably come back to this. And the guild is this way. Then I'm gonna have to come back all the way over here. Should I save my money? If I can even afford anything, actually, I probably don't have money to spend, so... Okay. Hold on, there's a quest here, isn't there? He has a quest. What is your quest, sir? You, sir, adventurer, I have work for you. I would have you pose as a customer and survey the market's current prices. Surely I do not see you balk at so simple a task. All you need to do is strike up a conversation with the shop owners and glance over their wares. I mean, it is a pretty simple job. There are 3 merchants that interest me. Iron Thunder, Oyokorun, and Sneehill. Write down all you see on his price list and hand it up to Banesian on the West Hawk Alley. He shall reward you for your service. Okay. That would be this man. Well met, lad. Cast your peepers over these beauties. Not a spot of rust to be found. Every piece fresh from the forges of this place. Purchase discipline war gear? What? I have 103 coin. Okay. So I really don't have much money. Okay, so that goes away when you walk away. Interesting, interesting. Where are the other shops I need to talk to? Oh. Way over here. Okay. Send me on my way. What do you have? Talk to me. Welcome, customer. I love this lovely trade. Your Karun's goods are goodly made. Well, what kind of goods do you have? You're not an actual seller. Okay. Something tells me these guys, well, we're observing them for a reason. A fine morning to you, sir. What can I interest you in? Why you seem most interested in most everything, don't you? Is this another one of those investigations? Well, I have nothing to hide. Well, he caught on to it pretty quickly. That's this way? So that's... Can I get there this way? Maybe I'm walking long ways around. What's all this? Fishing. We will fish before the day's over. Oh. Hold on. Gotta ban somebody. Do you have a bot in chat? Sorry about that. My mod just left. Gosh darn it. Actually, hold on. It's this way. I need to go down. Down we go. Yeah, and that wraps around here. Okay. Is that a crystal? What? Could I attune with this? I don't know if I should. I'm assuming that's going to take me back to the main area, and I don't want to do that quite yet. Okay, the calamity really knocked the wind out of the fishing industry in sales, but fisherfolk are starting to return to the seas once more. It's past time I did the same. Before I can go out to sea again, I need to have a new boat built. Our guild has always commissioned those for its craft, but they are beastly busy these days. If you want for something to do, mayhap you could come on over to the Armorer's Guild and consult the Forge Master. I would know how long we might expect to have to wait. Did I just accept the quest when I didn't need to? Why is... Well, a well-wishing welcome to you, adventurer friends. You've worked your way to Fisherman's Bottom. When you want to fish for just a day, you can call a culinarian, but we fishermen feast for life. I've set the bait. Think you're ready to bite? Sure. Oops, I hope you only find a snag. It appears you're on a course for a different dock. I really hate to release such a considerable catch, but here's to hope you swim back once you've grown into your gills. Before you can take up another discipline, you must first complete the level 10 quest. Oh! Wait, is that like a separate class? Okay, interesting. Okay, so now I can teleport back here. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon the item shop. Okay, can I go back to the main town then? Oh, nice. Where am I exactly right now? I am where? Why do I not see myself on the map? Can I pin myself on the map? Those little dots on the bottom right are also in your inventory. This? Yeah. Okay, got it. But now I'm just trying to figure out how to use the map properly. So this is where I'm at now, I'm guessing. Where am I going? Okay, there's my pointer. I have no idea what I'm doing. Is that back towards where I was at earlier? Yeah. Yeah, I just went completely the wrong way for this. So this is for the quest for the merchant's place. They just got you running around town for the beginning of this game, don't they? That's okay. It teaches you kind of what's around where. It's attuned to this for fast travel purposes. There we go. Gotta learn your hometown, exactly. You're the one that made the list of for Swallsbullet. I have it then. Okay, hand it over. Nothing wrong with the markets, as far as I can tell. Yachts and times get pirates selling stolen goods at cutthroat prices, and that drives the number down right across Alker's Alley. Thanks to these reports, though, we can tell at a glance when shady deals are taking place. Good work, lad. Okay, fair enough. Okay. How do I get here? I feel like when you get into the other towns, though. Gee. I can usually read maps pretty well, but it's kind of a jumbled mess right here. I don't know what any of that means. So. Anyway. We're just walking through town. It just becomes a podcast at that point, you know? So, hope everybody's having a good week so far. I was trying to record a fun thing that happened to me the other day. I was trying to record some stuff. This is not where I want to go. Gosh dang it. I was trying to record some stuff from YouTube because I try to put up a unique video for different games on Thursdays. Whether that be one of my old games or a new game. And I recorded something and none of the audio recorded of the game. So I had to re-record all of that this morning. Not quite so fun. Just hate it when that happens. Okay, what does this take me? This takes me somewhere I don't want to go. Really? How do you get down there? Okay, so this is where the game starts you off. Okay, maybe I'll try that pathway anyway. Let's see where this takes me. Now this makes it look like you should be able to go straight here. Upper decks. Is this not where I'm supposed to be going? I'll find out. The game yell at me? It does not. Oh, there's a lot of stuff up here. So let's turn in this quest and we'll grab this one on the way back. I got so many quests. After this, we'll try to go to the Marauders Guild. Yeah, you can say screw the quest out the gate and just go mining. That sounds like a good time, actually. I like that they give you that freedom. That's actually really fun. A new boat for the Fisherman's Guild. I'm afraid now isn't the best time. You see, we have recently taken on a commission for a galleon. This task alone has all our hands full. I'll build it myself. Oh, I skipped his dialogue. My bad. I either take ethers or potions. As a tank, I probably want potions. Okay. Is there a crystal up here I can attune with? I think there is. This one up here. Also, love the, what is that? Barnacle? Whatever the name is of the pet. There's another one. I love these pets. My goodness. Carbuncle, that's what it is. That's right. Okay, let's try to clean up some of these quests before I continue my... I'm in the complete wrong side of town. Okay, was there a crystal up here? I think there was. Over there. Oh boy. Can you tell I have no idea what I'm doing? Is it obvious? I don't think it's too obvious. Here, attune. I just want to do one fight before the day's over, please. Technically, the lower decks has closer, so like Fisherman's Guild. I didn't attune with that one. What does that bring me exactly? That's there. Okay, I think that's where I want to go. Yeah, okay, I'm heading in the right direction. So I believe. Whether that's false belief or not, we will do one fight before the day is over. I just want to do one. I'm assuming I don't do that until... Okay, that's fine. Receptionist. So you want to become an arcanist? No? What? Am I in the wrong place? What? You've got to be kidding me. I'm still going the wrong way. Okay. I'm getting so lost on this map. Oh boy. Pokemon battle? It's Pokemon battling. Oh man, they're both using Protect. Unfortunate. Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh jeez. Go. Here we go, Crystal, please get me out of here. We'll go to the plaza. Let's go back to the plaza and we'll pull up the map immediately. And I won't get lost. I will not get lost, right? Right, everyone? And we take a hard left. Why is there a wall there? Do I need to go up? Okay, I'm assuming I need to go up then. That's to the shops. Right, let's do, I guess, the wrench. This direction. Surely. The beautiful bridge to my guild. Take me there. So I'm assuming this is what you meant by you can pick other jobs once the game starts. Join the different guilds. Oh, jeez. You. This is not it, but okay. You want for coin, venturer? Oh, ye fancy working for the Kraken's Arms, one of the great pirating crews, Limsma. If you're interested, take yourself up these stairs to the balcony above and talk to Carvelin, our captain. Do right by him, and he'll do right by ye. Our combat and profession guides, but yes. I don't know what you mean by that, but I'll okay. Okay, I gotta keep going this way. I was about to be really sad. I thought I was in the wrong area again. I'm like, how? How did I go wrong again? Take this, because I'm assuming I'm gonna have to come back here later. Hey. Please. Okay, I will stop accepting extra quests. I just want to join the guild. Guild receptionist. Hello, adventurer. How about like your marauder and profession working like miner cooker? Okay, I think I got it. Oh, right there, adventurer. Curious about the Marauders Guild, are ye? Any axe worth swinging needs 2 hands on the haft and has a blade. What can make short work of a galley's mast? What kind of weapon you're remembered trained to use with deceptive swiftness and all too predictable force? Are you interested in hearing more, lad? Then why don't I give you the short version of the guild's founding history and we can go from there. It all started with ships, you see. What ships got to do with axes, you ask? Well, building them would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy stool to lop down trees for timber. So it's just going to give me just like the history on marauders. And since the old navigator herself knows when a ship will run afoul of a storm or worse, it makes sense for the crew's carpenter to carry an axe on board. Hey, it all started with shipbuilding and ship repair. What? Am I boring you? A little. As I was saying, any tool on a ship can become a weapon, and the axe was perfect for hooking yourself over the rail on an enemy vessel, letting loose on a whirl of steel, and generally laying waste to all about ye. As more seafarers took up the axe as the weapon of choice, so did the bloody art of the marauder begin to take shape, especially among pirates, where strength and skill decided your place in the world. With an eye to assemble a crew of battle-ready raiders, the pirates started teaching the proper way to wield a chopping blade to the new recruits, and that's how Marauders Guild first came to be. But once the Galadian Accord was signed to unite the Maelstrom and the pirates against Linsma's enemies, the whole game changed. The Accord itself was a dismal failure, of course, but the Marauders Guild was never the same. It was taken over, restructured, and purged of its pirates' elements. It has been reborn as an institute dedicated to naught but the teaching of an axe fight. Okay. The members of this new marauding guild were no greed-driven cutthroats neither. They were warriors that sought to use their martial powers for the good of society. If mastering the axe is your heart desires, then you'll find no better arena in which to practice your swing. Think it over, then let me know if you fancy joining our way. My goodness, I didn't know I'd be talking this much. I don't have a drink. You decided to swing an axe with the Marauders then. Indeed. Why I picked it at the beginning of the game. Alright then, all that needs doing now is speak with the axe master himself. Sounds simple? I've seen folks slink out the door rather than put themselves in the path of that unnerving glare. That's the bloke right there in the middle of the room. His name is that. Put some steel in your spine and look him straight in the eye when you talk to him, lad. Good fortune to ye. Okay. Do I get to fight? Yes, I'm wearing Zoin. Axe Master, they call me. Not the most imaginative of titles, I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of Marauder is used to render, to cleave, and to destroy. It's not our way of simply outfight our adversaries, we seek to overwhelm them. A Marauder must be most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. We must account for the most enemies defeated. Our role in combat is that of steel whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has already been put to you by Blothota, but once more I shall challenge your commitment. Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits an initiate of the Marauders Guild? Are you prepared for carnage? Indeed. Very well, your name? Attend me well then, puppet. Hold fast to this moment of dedication. The path of the Marauder is a jagged and perilous one. The blood that spills at your feet will oftentimes be your own. You stand now as a student of the axe. Let us waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapon. You shall wade straightforward into combat as befits a novice of your discipline. Go forth and slay the bleating, scrawling pest that plagues the outskirts of Lisma Lamenta. Fighting? We get to fight finally? Lost lambs, wharf rats, and little ladybugs shall be your hideous adversaries this day. Return to me once 3 of each creature have fallen to your blade. Fight. Let me fight. I want to fight. I wish you could move faster. I guess that's why there's so many warp points around the map. Sorry if I haven't been too funny today. I've been just reading everything. I wanted to play a game, not read a novel. Alrighty. I guess we'll report to Banderin since we're passing by. Hey, I did all the things. Ah, there ye, puppet. Enjoy your jaunt around the city, did you? I got lost like 3 times, but yes. If you mean to base yourself in Lisma Lamenta, that won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. And now you've got some idea on where you can start exploring the rest of town. I think I got it way ahead of you, man. You've shown a good ear for listening, lad. Stick with old Banderin and you'll go far. Yep. Another quest completed. So do I have to like assign stat points when I level up? Is that something I need to be doing? Oh, is all that automatic? Character configuration? No. Maybe it's all automatic. I don't know how all that works. Nope, I gotta go downwards. Lift down. Okay, and this way. Go fight me some monsters. Finally, my time has come. Me and my 172 HP. I need to fight a wharf rat, lost lamb, and ladybugs. Get it. Is there no like basic attack? Or is that my basic attack? Okay, there he goes. And then one is the ability. Also gotta love the classic fight music. Kill it. Come on. These things don't do any damage. Nope. Fight it. Okay. I'm assuming combat gets a little more interesting the higher levels you get. Okay, and I need to kill ladybugs, which is here. Kill it. Get it. Ability. Learn how more advanced combat happens later, I'm guessing. The ladybug is dead. Gotta wait for another one to spawn in. What's it? I thought those were friendly. I'm assuming that's for this guy. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with that right now. I don't think I'm level 12. Hit the bug. Ladybug! Evil bug! Nice. I am now level... what, 5? I think. Where is that information at? No, I'm level 4. Okay. What is going on over there? Just stay away from that guy. Don't mind me. Why are you lower level than everybody else? Okay. And these guys just automatically join you? Yeah, I'm assuming they're there for this guy. Okay. Lost lamb. Get him. Maim. Nice. Kill the lamb. Don't know why we're killing it. Uh-oh, more coming in. Why are you helping? Kill it. There's an attack with a potency of 150, and there's an attack with a potency of 100. Combo action heavy swing. Combo potency. What does any of that mean? I guess I'll have to look into that if we continue this. Where am I going? I'm ready to explore the world, apparently. Well, that's fun. The range combat looks interesting. Anyway. Up at Stuffington. Finally got a taste of combat. Back to town we go. Oh, is this going to top? Melee-oriented classes such as Gladiator and Marauder can chain together their weapon skills to deal additional damage. Was not available to Polygilist, as the melee class employs unique weapon skill chaining. If a weapon skill can be changed with another, it will be indicated in the weapon skill's help under the combo action. In the case of Vorpal Thrust to the left, if executed immediately after combo action. So I can do heavy swing and then maim. Okay. Some weapon skills must be delivered from a specific direction to maximize their damage. When a weapon, okay. Fate system. Fate is a short for full active time event. These public quests occur periodically in real time around the world, and anyone can participate by simply showing up before one ends. When you sense a fate nearby, a message will appear on your screen. And okay, I'm assuming that was the big guy. The type of fate in progress can be identified on the map. Okay. You automatically join a fate the moment you cross the event line threshold. At this time, the fate title, objective, and time remains will appear in your duty list. If you are several levels higher than the recommended level, a level sync button will appear. Press the button automatically lower your level so that you may participate and receive rewards. Oh. Okay. Well, that's nice. The player who attacks first will always receive 100% XP. What? I don't know exactly what just happened there. A lot of things to read. I'm not going to read them all, I'm going to be quite honest. Equipment's not bound to you, and you can no longer trade it and put up for sale in the market. Most items cannot be sold and traded freely before they are used in battle. Going up. And we go back to the guild, which is this way. And away we go. I love the city at this time of night. Again, I just wish it was a little bit quicker. Also, I feel like the footsteps are very squishy. It sounds like your shoes are wet. There is a teleport here. I could have teleported. Oh well, I forgot. Need to remember that in the future. Hey, you. You returned to me a different man. Already your face shows a hardened cast. A realization of the slaughter of which you are capable. But there's so much more training to be done before you wield the axe to its fullest potential. Learn your lessons well. Build your strength and make of each swing an instinct act. You shall have this hunting log to aid you in that endeavor. Its pages are marked with opponents suitable for honing your skills. There are, of course, my red methods by which you might improve your techniques, but when the way forward is not readily apparent, the log provides a reliable source of challenges. Every blow to your weapon will clear another step towards the mastery of the Marauder way. Impalpable, relentless, such must be your momentum on both the practice ground and the battlefield. The next Marauder quest will be available upon reaching level 5. So not quite there yet. Okay. What are you doing? Okay, well, I think that's what we're gonna call it for tonight, though. Thank you for joining me, JS Productions, Fiosma, anybody else that kind of hopped in. Yeah, so interesting game. I might try it again next week. We'll see. Pretty fun. Maybe we'll start a guild. I don't know. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and everybody have a wonderful night, a wonderful day if you're watching the VOD, and take care. Bye.